Are you ready for the next shave mission? This is the mission briefing. Welcome. The area you guys are going to be deploying to next hasn't been shaved in 5 days. So, I put in a request to Washington. I requested the Sean Staplefield Thuringian as far as weaponry goes. But Washington, in all its wisdom, elected to give you the gold dollar going into this area. But these aren't just any gold dollars. These were actually honed up there at DARPA, Department of Advanced Research Projects Agency, beneath the Department of Defense, Department of War now. But they got a brilliant scientist working up there by the name of Rob the Razor's Edge, and he put an edge on this I think you guys will like. So there's that. You guys are going to be riding in this vehicle here, produced by our friends at Lockheed and Martin. It's a collaboration with Boeing. And a few folks in the public sector as well collaborated on it, but it's classified right now. As far as your munitions go, we're sending you out there with some Nancy Boy ordnance, and this is Martin DeCandre is a scientist up there with our French allies across the pond. He developed this C4 explosive, plastique, Semtex, whatever you want to call it. And, those French people, they're real funny because they made their explosives smell good, which is totally unnecessary, but they got a sense of humor up there, which I can appreciate. So, I think you guys are going to like using these out there on the battlefield. Now, before you get to the extraction phase of the mission, we're going to need you guys to scrub the area clean. We don't want any traces. So we're sending you out there with some Old Spice grenades and some Old Spice flamethrowers. So you guys go out there and have fun. Any questions on the mission? Oh! Well, when it comes to the brush, I'll surprise you guys. Any questions about the mission? All right. Be back here at... We need you back here at 2000 hours, and we're going to deploy. So rest up, get some food in you, and we'll start the mission. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the squad. Some of y'all, we've worked together before. Others, this is going to be our first time working together. Great to meet y'all. The General just informed me that we're going to be using the Cajun Blade boron buck brush today. I trust y'all were listening during the briefing with the General. Are there any questions? Oh, the General? Yeah, I'll admit he's a bit of a slave driver at times, but, in his position, you kind of have to be like that. In any case, I've served with the man for quarter of a century, so I can vouch for him and say that he's the real deal. Anyways, are y'all ready to start the mission? Because I am. Let's get this done, y'all.
Command, this is Squad Lead. Objective sighted. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Moving to engage.
What's going on, y'all? We just arrived at the LZ. How was your ride in the vehicle, the APC? Smooth? It's not the smoothest ride, but it's safe. That was my first time riding in it as well. And I gotta say, man, Lockheed and Martin and Boeing, they know what they're doing over there. They got some smart people working for them. I know this one scientist they got working up there. I believe his name is Robert No Name Bear. He's worked on some great stuff. Most of it top secret, but you know, Cajun Blade is another one. It's not his real name, of course, but his code name. Speaking of Cajun Blade, Washington, as usual, they screwed with our loadout at the last second. Turns out we are not getting Cajun Blade brushes. But we got the next best thing, Tao Dang brushes. As usual, if y'all run out of ammunition, run back to the APC. Plenty of ammunition in the vehicle. Another nice thing about this, the C4, is it's got it's a chemical weapon as well. In fact, it's outlawed by the Geneva Convention, but our cause is more important than the rules, so that's how that goes. Preparing the C4. My first time using Martin DeCandre. This was given to us from another squad leader by the name of Johnny 5. Make sure y'all thank him. If you come back from this mission, let him know. His ammunition helped you get back. The stuff is lathering great. The enemy won't stand a chance. They did say this mission might get a little hairy, but they called us for a reason and not one of the other chapters. It's because we're the best. The general's a good dude. I probably shouldn't call him a dude, but I'm gonna call him a dude because it's disrespectful. But do as I say, not as I do. Just do your job. You do your job. I don't care if you call him a dude. I don't care if you call him dog. I don't care if you call him brother. If you're doing your job, you can call him whatever you want. At least in my squad. Don't take that mentality. If you get transferred to another squad, don't take that mentality with you, because they're going to do things differently over there. Other squads observe the rules and regulations a lot more strictly. The formalities of rank, the rituals and ceremonies of discipline and whatnot. Around here, as long as you're working for me, the most important thing, in my eyes, is that you are efficient in slaying our hairy enemy. And that you treat that vocation with religious devotion. That's what I'm most concerned about. Are you good at what you do? Besides that, you guys can do whatever you want. 757th Regiment, best squad in the world. . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Yep. Everybody, when we get back, everyone send Johnny a message. That's an order. This is an incredible brush. This was given to me by another squad leader. Given to us. They had leftovers in their last mission. And they decided to help us out. Anyways, the other squad leader, Joshua Pascal. His code name is the Cutthroat Goat. Send him a message too. Let him know his brush is incredible. Alright, y'all. Let's get to work. Alright, everyone regroup. Back to the APC. gold dollars working out for everyone? Any problems? Any questions? Cool. Great work out there. It was an excellent first pass. We got another one to go. Job ain't over yet, so take a moment, catch your breath, regroup, all that good stuff. All right, start laying down the Martin DeCandre. I noticed how much how much weaker our enemy was after hitting them with the biological chemical weapon. Chemical weapon of mass destruction. It's also a psychological weapon. Martin DeCandre, the genius French scientist, he had the idea that when the enemies see their cities burning, their troops exploding, their fortifications crumbling, if all that destruction and carnage was accompanied by a beautiful smell, it would really mess with the enemy's head. And he was right. I'm telling you, these people are geniuses. And lucky us, we get to be at the tip of the spear trying out the cutting edge of this technology. And the best part of the job, you get to keep all the equipment that they issue you on every mission. So those gold dollars, if y'all like them, they're already yours. So have fun. I'm telling you, people come into this line of work, a lot of them are scared. Other people get into this line of work and it's just nothing but good feelings, fun, positivity. We're having too much fun to be scared. You know, I don't have time to be thinking about if I'm going to come back from a mission or not. Only thing I'm worried about is the cool toys I'm going to get to play with, like the Old Spice flamethrower, Old Spice grenades. I'm too busy thinking about the havoc that I'm going to be wreaking on our hairy enemy to be worried about, you know. And I don't need to tell you guys. You guys made the cut, you're already here, so you know exactly where I'm coming from. If you didn't, you wouldn't be on this squad. I know that's right. Alright, everyone, battle formations. Shout out to our guy in DARPA, Rob from the Razor's Edge, Dr. Robert Pascal. Give me a status report, guys. Any casualties?
No casualties.
Good. No casualties. Let's keep chugging along. No casualties on our side, that is. Countless casualties on the enemy side. It's starting to flake. Enemy has been slain up to 99.999%. You guys did a great job out there. It looks pretty clean to me. Looking forward to working with y'all again. Anyways. We're scrubbing the area. Old Spice grenades. Start scrubbing the area. I gotta say, that armor looks good on y'all. How does it feel? You like it? Me too. Old Spice flamethrowers. Alright, y'all. Let's load up into the APC and we'll get the heck out of here. Back to base. We're back here at the Imperial Armory, and we're gonna do our debriefing. Let's start with the gold dollars. How did y'all like them on that mission? Would you work with them again? I would too. You know, the regular army, they could never use something like this. But we're the cream of the crop, so we get the best stuff. And as I said during the mission, best part about it is we get to keep it every time. The Old Spice grenades and the Old Spice flamethrower. How'd you guys like that? Fun, right? Stick around, and you'll be getting to play with a lot more cool toys. So, like I said, best job in the world. Sure, it could be dangerous sometimes, but it's worth it. You can go out with a fizzle, or you can go out with a bang. And this job, you'll go out with. This job is for people who want to go out with a bang. So we've already made our peace with that. The Imperial Armory of the 757th Regiment. Glad y'all could be a part of it. We're very proud of our arsenal here. We're very proud to have our arsenal be used by the best of the best of the best of the best, aka you all. You made the cut. Now you guys already know, when you're working for me, you take care of your equipment. It's going to save your life out there. Your equipment is an extension of your own abilities, so you got to maximize everything. Maximize, optimize. And all that good stuff. And you know what? You guys, as a little treat, because you guys did so well on that mission, I would like to give you your own Go Bronze. Each of you is going to get one. It's a bonus. What'd I tell you? Best job in the world. And y'all got the best squad leader. You know, I'm not really allowed to give you things from the armory, but hey, I make the rules around here. My squad, my rules. So what do y'all think about your first day on the job? Cool, right? I told you. Best job in the world, man. Best job in the world. Another bonus for you all. Take it. All right, you all. Y'all get some much deserved rest and recovery. Don't let yourself go too much, though. We could call you anytime for another mission, so. You know, eat a pizza here and there. Have a soda. Have a beer. But always be ready. You never know when we'll get deployed to the next hairy situation. But we can do it. The more we work together, the more of a cohesive unit we will become, and work as one mind, one soldier, to take out our hairy enemy. This is the 757th Regiment of Shave Marines squad leader. Codename 757 History. See y'all on the next mission.